Hey there, guys. How's it going? My name is Sumit Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Today, I want to talk about how you can ace your interview. When you step into that interview room, you know that you're the right person for that job. If you step in unsure of yourself, if you step in not really sure about the company, not really knowing what you're doing there, if you show signs of hesitation, it's not really going to work for you. It's going to work against you. However, if you know what your values are, if you understand, I have everything to gain from this interview and nothing to lose, and also you go in with the mentality that you're a trusted person, that you're an advisor, and also you are there to give value to the company. All right. A lot of people step in there trying to prove themselves, and it comes off very desperate, right? It's like seeking approval or validation from their job position or company or wherever it is that you're interviewing for. And it seems very clingy or needy. So if you can step into a new frame of understanding, it's not about selling yourself aggressively. It's about being trusted. And it's about just seeing, are they a good fit for you or not? When you slowly start to get out of the mindset of, I'm going to have to push, hustle my way past all the other people working for this one position, it puts you in a very stressful and pressurized state. So first and foremost, you want to be in a good mood, because when you're in a good mood, you'll start to get ideas falling from the sky, right? When you're in a great state, you're going to have all the things that you've prepared for are going to come back to you in that one moment. So if you have anything that will make you feel good, make a note of that. Maybe you have one particular song. Maybe you want to anchor yourself to a specific scent right before the interview. What I like to specifically do, my worst version of myself giving an interview, shrinking on this hand, and the best version of myself giving an interview, growing on this hand, and then bringing the hands together and then giving myself a quick boost like that. I got this from Jose Davila when I was training with him. And, it's very, very powerful that we use these little techniques such as power posing. Doing the power pose right before your interview is going to surge your confidence up and your stress down, as well as deep breathing and doing breath work. It's going to really, really help you to be a lot more calm, and you want to be in that relaxed wakefulness where you're calm, you're composed, but you're also extremely alert and meticulous. You're looking the part, you're playing the part, and you're also there to actually serve the people there, right? You're adding value, you're giving them some new insights. I just want to go over a couple of things. First of all, learn as much as you can about the position or the company, all right? Just do your research and know it really, really well. The second thing is to carefully consider how you present yourself in your speech, and also what you're wearing professionally, right? You don't want to show up in a tank top and flip-flops, right, to a very professional interview, unless you're working at like some kind of, location that admires that kind of stuff, right? You want to do your research, like what are other people wearing? Are they more casually dressed? All this kind of stuff, right? I think that because, we tend to think, oh yeah, don't judge a book by its cover, but it's so important that we actually use the best of our features to our advantage, all right? So, if you have really nice hair, why not use that as an advantage in this case and get it styled? If you have, you know, amazing shoulders, why not get a tailor cut suit made that fit your shoulder blades perfectly? Why not do that? It's just a little bit of an edge. You want to be your real self, your authentic self, not your fake self into the interview. You want to be your real self, but amplified, right? Think authenticity amplified. So you would speak normally like this, maybe. You'd be like, hey, how's it going? Authenticity amplifies like, hey, how's it going? Right? It's a little bit more direct, right? State what you have done and the experiences and the learning lessons that you've gained from those experiences, right? Look at the other past interviews, and write down common job interview questions.
So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I think that you've already know. The and the what is it resonating out is that I'm unsure of myself. I'm not prepared. I don't have my answer ready. And I'm stalling for time with the ums and the ahs. Instead, if you cut the fat from the language and you just have silence in place of the ums and ahs, it looks a lot more confident. Having certain mantras that you tell yourself, everything to gain, nothing to lose, is really a good one. I really like that one. Another one could be, that was then, now is now. Another one could be a sunrise, sunset, go, 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 go. Or a certain word that you keep repeating over and over again that you want to come across as, let's say efficient, efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. Or let's say precise, precise, precise. Or sharp, sharp, precise, execute, engage, power. So focus on words that you find give you that strength or that energy initially. All right, Jeremy, tell me about a little bit about yourself, about your background. Well, I'm a personal trainer. I've been working 3 years, 25 recurring clients, certifications in yoga Pilates, but I specialize in rapidly growing areas because I maintain a full client roster and I've taken online sales courses. I'm a fitness enthusiast, but I'm also highly motivated and driven to share my excitement for health, right? That's an all right example, right? However, if you're like, yeah, I do personal training on the weekends and I kind of like it. It's sort of nice. So these words like kind of, sort of, should have, maybe, I guess, these have to go. You want to cut this like extraneous stuff from your language, all right? You want to be precise, to the point, sharp, ready. And you want to step in with the mentality like, okay, they're just a human being, right? Don't be intimidated by them. The people who are judges or the people who are there for your audition to pick you or so think of the interviewer like they've had their whole entire life ahead of them, right? Think of your interviewer as a human being, not as this grand person, right? Who is judging you. When you think of the judgment coming at you from a judge, it's going to be very difficult to take that criticism. However, if you're stepping in and you see them like they've been a baby once, right? Just like that, they're also going to grow into an old person one day. And maybe they were a dorky kid in high school, right? And you think back to, you humanize them again, right? These judges, you make them seem like, okay, this is a person who's just a human being. Let's say I really like frogs, okay? A frog is not thinking, ribbit, am I going to be a frog today? Ribbit. No, it's just doing its thing, right? It's just like, I'm here to do my frog thing. I'm showing up. I'm doing my frog thing. I'm going to continue. Just like that, we deny our own humanness. We shame our own humanness. Like, oh, I have to be perfect. I have to be superhuman in some way and show up. Whereas it's actually our ability to step into our best human selves and own our weaknesses as well at those moments that really make us stand out. You want to leave that place better off because you are there. So focus on the positive aspects of yourself, of your current work. Whether you're seeking professional growth or you're looking for a greater challenge. And also, interviews may ask the question of why should the company hire you? You want to be prompt and tell yourself actually why you're the best candidate for the job. Try emphasizing your skills, experience, accomplishments, as well as how your objectives fit with the company's goals. So you have certain objectives and values in your own life. You want to make sure that, okay, those values match up with this current job, right? Don't make it up either, like actually find them. You know what I mean? Like, let's say I'm passionate about marketing and, I've taken steps to improve my career along, these last 4 years. And, I've done 10 years in this field. I want to strive to be a manager in the marketing position. My personal goals and values match with the company's mission to give back to the community while practicing smarter marketing, not pushy marketing. You want to bring your own essence. This is why I think writing down your values is incredibly important and knowing what your values are and what you stand for and what you don't stand for. Because you want that to come across because that's also going to show that you have a sharp personality and you won't stand for this, this, and this And if it's similar to the values that the company holds, they're going to know that you truly embody those things because they're your values. So if you stand for harmony, you don't stand for disharmony. If you stand for ease, you don't stand for workaholism. If you stand for peace, you don't stand for conflict in the workplace. So knowing these things and doubling down on your strengths is going to be vital when you give an interview, all right? And also stepping into the interview like you know everyone, right? Like you know the judges, you've known them from years ago, like approach them like that, having that in the frame of mind. And this is something that's very useful in my new book that's coming out called TPM. It's called the Theatroplasticity Method. These little theater techniques and tips that I'm sharing with you, a lot of these will be found in my book, and they're incredible little insights and tweaks that you can make in order for you to actually step into the character that you prefer to be in your life and not play the extra in other people's movies. If you are interested in that, it's coming out on Amazon soon. Stay tuned for that. Have an amazing day. May the flow be with you, and stay legend.